Thank you, Mr. Price. No, funge sentini.
Sentini ntenga ngelezo. Amasomo. Ibheka ayina phi. Ibheka athi sibone nje. Funge to us. Abantwana abasemaplazini. Niyakwazi ukuspanisa amakhadi, mari yahluleka manje ukushaya i-tourist. Bheka, phakamisa isandla sakho. Seshayisa amaklasi. Yabo to us.
To us.
Mnandi ne?
Baba.
Whiskey sir.
Akunyaqo.
How? What was up here?
Yes! Call you!
And so Thandi finally got what she'd always dreamed of. The chance to be a music star. There was a price to pay, but that wasn't going to stop her now.
Okay, Makosi. Mwana wavo. Nomuwana. Mandla! Ndinyi oyo mutu.
Bani?
Oyo mutu mandinyi Mandla.
Bani?
Oyo wamato. Ndikomunyaka oyo mutu. Wana guy. Wana guy. Ndimuwana guy man. Nyaka man.
Akusuna mavana umuntu ongaboni
Hayi. Ndorobona ndikomunyaka oyo mutu. Ndongona phone number zakwe. Ndongwana na unadzula hore ndikumutata oyo mutu. Twani. Kho oyo mutu. Nomubona oyo mutu.
And that's how we found the nightclub where Thandi was working. She was singing with the famous hip-hop star Amu. Hey, poor Amu. Like everyone else, he had fallen under Thandi's spell.
So, do you like my new shoes?
Wait.
Thandi was playing with fire because she already had a sugar daddy, and he was the sort of man you have to watch out for. They called him the Black Duke. He was a big Zulu bull with taxis, nightclubs, bottle stores, government contracts. He even had his own record company. But that's just because the music world is a good place to find young girls. It was our first time in such a wild place. People were drinking and shouting, and when we got inside, we just couldn't believe our eyes. After the show, we went backstage to find Thandi. Those nightclub people weren't happy to see us.
Anina Tony Poi. Ke nna mme wa Thandi. Ke batho ba bona Thandi hona jwale. No swipa. Zvino iwe, namela chitapisa izvi, niobidza Thandi, niudza kuti mia wako mutoda. Aye! Zvino, aye!
I knew they were doing something bad up there. That's why they tried to keep us out.
Baby!
Sorry. Mama, baby.
Dumela Thandi.
Dumela.
Hona le ntho e batlang ho bolella yona.
Ntshwarele ka o sa ngone, empa wa mpona ke right.
O hantle Thandi. O sa apara. Izwi, zwi ḓo ni vhulaya zwithu tshifevi ndiwe. Ke ndi ma-drugs mianga. Thandi. O sa
Ya ne abantu basemapulazini ngiyanazi mina. Niyathanda ukuthi nisidrage nisibuyisele back to poverty. For the what? Lo mntana lo uhliswa yini, uqoqiswa yini? Nina nifuna umthatha nimbuyisele emapulazini. Yazini ufuna afane nawe, angabi na next, angabi nesibhana, hopeless nje. Obheka. Thandi, ufuna uhamba nazo izalukwazi.
Tsamaya mme. Tla romela tšhelete.
Umzwile ngithi. Tsak vaya. Awuchuze njalo lezi. Emani hamba wena mana angazi umelini manje. Umzwele maholo. Abrukwa. Wona into engitshelayo nabantu basemapulazini. Why?
Ugqoka amasimba, idust, amajezi abrown, ikete eziphepuli.
Cabanga.
Uyabona phi le?
Cabanga. Ayisuka.
Babes, your mother dresses like shit.
And so Thandi chose the path of evil. The big bad city had swallowed her up. Nosipo had found her missing daughter, but she couldn't rescue her from the temptations of money and fame.
Kabaiji, abatotoanga mina ngamela Kabaiji. Vadiva zwo zwa ita ndi khwine nyana. Kha vha tou humbula o dzhiwa nga Nigeria vho shumisa sa mushonga.
Ai Thandi ha tshepisi ha tshwarei wa tseba mahosi na ke Thandi ya hola batho na ba re o bina hampe maobane o motlwile
O ime zwa vhudiani.
o na kgatlhisa ke tshwanetse ho tsamaya
Ba tshime zwa vhudi.
ke lebogile taxi ya okay.
And so Nosipo went home, and my life continued in its usual way. I worked in my shop, I fought with Mandla, I tried to help people if I could. As for Thandi, that girl became a superstar. All her dreams came true. She had money, fame, everything. She followed the rainbow until every time you switched on the radio, her songs were there. From outside, her life looked lovely. But soon, something was going to go very, very wrong. It began on the day when the people of Thandi's village went to fetch home the spirit of Sizwe, the boy who was murdered for Muti. It was 1 year since the death. The family slaughtered a bull, brewed beer, and it was time for the boy to join his ancestors. Sizwe was leaving this world to enter the world of the spirits. But as we found out later, he didn't want to go until he had taken vengeance on his killers.
A year ago, today's guest was wearing no-name brands. Now she only wears designer labels. What's it like to play to 10,000 people?
Sure, Debbie, you know.
What's up, boy?
Can I say it's like, you know, you've
Bag.
got to master the crowd.
Akusile ntombazana bani Thandi.
Indiene.
It's like taming a wild animal. You know, you've got to master the crowd and bend them to your will, you know? And when you get it right, sure, the power, it's just incredible.
Whatever she's doing, Bag, I'm 7Z.
Yeah, it's...
I just hope she's happy.
I remember, you know, we were in Nairobi and... How about you?
Oh dear. Careful, just hold on, guys.
Thane we ngwana. O te naked Satane. Una moya mobe.
It was like an invisible force was stealing the life from her. It was all over the news. I knew I had to call my old friend, Sergeant Kumalo, to help me find Thandi.
How the bape twaile. Mna wayo.
Konke umuntu uyamazi uJuka. Ayikho into angekho kuyo, ukudlamela amatekisi, ama-drugs, yonke into.
Ndikhonya kumubona khona ndimpheleketse. Ndikodwa umbele ndikho.
Okay, Hassan. Aphoyisa baba, sifuna uJuka.
Akekho ndoda.
Emoto kabapho.
Sergeant, asithemba angazi ukuthi ucommander wakho uyazi into uzosihlukumeza la.
Hassan.
Yima! Wow! Manda!
Ubujuku wena. Suka wena.
Yasini nina nobabili. This is a VIP area. Nangezo. Angeke ngenelana namaphasi. Makhosi. Kunjani?
Ndikhonya kubona Thandi.
Wonke umuntu bekangibuza ngoThandi namhlanje. Kodwa nina nobabili baningama la. Ngizongena ngibheke ukuthi nginezelana. Nangezo.
Ndinganga. Unamiyomu. Phambana.
Oh, awungikhumbuze umama wakhe ne.
Ndimngani wami yawe. Usubona zozoita khangwana wawe TV ni madekwe. Odinaleyo ya mntu.
Ah, khuleka man. Thandi man bene breakdown nyani zona.
Ndikhonya kumubona.
Angeke not today mfethu. Lo muntu usarestile lapha, uzambona ngelinye ilanga.
Hey. Ndikhonya kudiba zozoita ekhaya ulangwana. Ngani ubutsa hele ya dedu. Thandi ya debora nomubizani. Nomubiza uri athatha mimuya mibi yeyo yafara Thandi madekwe. Ndikhonibona benu bathu. Ndikhonibona man.
Asini. Abani.
Sekvayani.
Abani manje.
Hamba nale ngulube yakho man. Sekvayani. Lo muntu. Sifaya point.
Bokhumalo. Ndikumroba dina. Khabanyisa yami ya Thandi. Please. Kodwa umbela bokhumalo. Ndonobuya ndaba isawuzone. Ha bokhumalo bo.
Okay, Hassan.
It was a long journey, but I had to go. I had to see Nosipho because I knew there would be answers there.
Hello, the guy. Kidding.
Makhosi. Okay, mom. Thabelo ubona.
Namle.
Makhosi. Utlile ka Thandi. Ndozwipfa bone. Ndozvibona madekwe ka TV. Ndingazvondoda. Ndozibuza uri aunanga imwe ndira ndiko. Tumela papa. Zvitene kai. Ava ndivo Khumalo, Sergeant wa mapolisani. Ke Thabelo tse. Ha re kene. Hey, Thandi sala tsama. Hwa lokanyana. Nna ha ke tsebe next Makhosi.
Alitle go thusa Thandi.
Kinda, usankingeni mthanda.
Batho ba re mewa emebe ya motlhasela.
Ngempela.
Poor Sergeant Kumalo. This man doesn't believe in the ancestors. He believes in facts. It was going to be a shocking day for him.
Hi Makhosi. Ha iyo ntho e jwalo. Motho ha kula ka kelelong. O iswa sepetlele, o thola nalate, a ba ba hantle. Jwale ha le bua ka ngaka sa setso e mo sigaletsang. O mo sigaletsa eng? Ba deba ndi tshone tshono ndadisa. Wa kho mo tsireletsa kha mini.
Good afternoon. May I come in?
Dumela papa. Ntate ke Khumalo.
Sabona.
Mme ke Makhosi.
Tandi's a star student of mine, and I'm very concerned about her. She's a very good girl in this community, and I was very disturbed after what I saw on TV last night. Can you shed any light on this situation?
Joburg uphi offerwanga breakdown.
Breakdown? That's awful. Did you get to speak to Tandi yourself?
Hayi. Ndozama hamba naye mara vohana ndichijena. Mara una zvimwe zvendazvivona pala klabuni.
And I mean, like, what did you see?
Vore opfa uchinga ukho chipiwa nga chipuko. Ndadova ndatangana na mumwe muthakati. Vone vadiva chithu ngazvo. Hava la munna voita zvithu zvipi.
Ntate Bengu ke motho a lokileng haholo. Ke yena ona thusa Thandi ka dithuto tsa hae.
Seo ga se nnete.
O bua jwang Rebecca?
Ke mashwabi mme. Ha ke gone go tswella ka maka. Batho botlhe ba nagana Re Bengu o siame. Me ke molotsana. O re fa maleke go dira dio tse sa siamang. Nako nngwe le tšhelete.
You got a very untidy handwriting. But you know what they say about people with untidy handwritings. They tend to get wild and do stupid things. Look, I spend a lot of time with you trying to get your marks up. You actually failed last term, but I was nice enough to fix up your marks. Don't you think it's time I get something in return?
Bengu thought she wanted help with her marks, but she wanted a lot more than that.
Tshepise go mpolaya. A ke tla bua seng.
Thandi yena
Ana batla go tuma. Re Bengu ana tshepise go mo thusa. Amisa ngakeng ya setso. Mo rekela molemo.
Ndi mofio nganga.
You see, Thandi blackmailed Mr. Bengu. She threatened to tell everyone what he'd done. That's why Bengu tricked Sizwe into going for a walk that ended in horror.
Hey, Kumalo man, stop it, you're wasting your time.
Khona umuntu la endlini man.
Asizobathu eso sithu.
Bullshit man. Bullshit wena man. Yobona umuntu ufile lo. Awubona umuntu ufile.
Ngiyakholwa nathi sabana babanyana athoba le matsa.
Hey, hayi. Something worse. Oba namufu bano. Thandi asathiwa sizwane. This boy. Obethimba sizwane. Nina sizwane na. Nikombubona oyingwana bomufisa ithuthuthu. Never minute voice box. Tobisiwa sizwane. Yay! Yay! Nikosiva mani. Nikosiva unachili chivi mano. Hapa beto. Unachili hapa.
Yo, mutsemu wanga we. Chanda cha moto.
It is a bitter thing to tell a mother that her daughter has sold her soul to them Tagat. But I didn't have to say much. I think Nosipo suspected from the beginning that Thandi had gone over to the dark side. Now Bengu was dead, but Thandi, she was another story altogether. That girl thought her muti made her completely untouchable.
Come on, Sananka, let's go. Hey! Take now. Nice girl. Nice girl.
Oh, go on, keep on playing. Baby. Okay, look right. You got it, imagine. He's doing that. So good, but you should do it a year before a show.
Yes, you fuck you. Thanks. I want to meet. Forget away. Every month, I was on jail. Oh, I was on shy.